Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The Honorable Professor Dr. Muhammad Muhasin and all my friends, in this happy day, let us praise the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given His grace and guidance to us. Because of His guidance, we can gather on Zoom meeting today. We are from Group 4 want to present the result of our discussion about reading loud. First of all, I would like to introduce my members. My name is Retna Ilasari as moderator and first presenter, and
I'm Ana Rafifatunisa, the presenter too.
And I'm Nabila Nazwa Maulana Basha as the third presenter.
so I'll start away. Understanding reading, understanding reading loud. Reading loud is a form strategy how to read text aloud, which can help focus attention, mentally generate question, and plan discussion through recitation, follows or consonant, speech tone or song, mastery of grouping punctuation mark words or pass into units of ideas, eye speed, and expression. Reading loud is an active learning strategy which can help students in reading program. Material will be explained by the second presenter.
Okay, the second is the characteristic of loud reading. So the first is proper gestures and the expressions. The reading should exhibit to proper gestures and expression to like the emotion of anger, emotion of zeal, emotion of brave, and etc. Next is proper reading posture. During the loud reading, reading should be by sitting or standing in the right posture. While reading, emit the listener, the reading should look towards them up and on. Next is productivity impact, and D is conduct of organs. While reading, the reader should also conduct his body organs in a natural manner, like hands, feet, eyes, and it brings life in the reading. And then spontaneity and pure pronunciation. G. Proper outlet of sound. H. Proper emphasis and pause. I. Proper rhythm and pace. G. Sweetness in a tone. Next is importance of loud reading. The following significance of loud reading is especially worth mentioning. A. Helpful in the waking of interest towards reading. B. Helpful in oral expression. C. Commercial importance. D. Helpful in personal development. E. Recreation important. And D. Precaution of loud reading. The selection of passage for loud reading should be done very carefully by the teacher. Following consideration should be observed. Certain Certain precautions should be taken regards loud reading. A. Teachers should refrain from scolding the students when they make mistake in reading. B. The teacher should see the student understand what they reading. C. The teacher should do very careful model reading because students follow their teachers very carefully. D. The teacher should be aware of the right sitting and standing posture while reading. E. The teacher should not put stress on speed in the beginning. After several stages, the attention should be shifted to speed. F. The teacher should give individual attention to every student of the class. G. Standard of student. The level of the student should match the text given for reading. Each difficulty level of vocabulary should be taken into account. I. The words in the passage should be easy to pronounce. Dan
Okay, I will explain the next material. The next material is steps of loud reading. The first one is before reading aloud, consider the following criteria when selecting a text to read aloud. Is the vocabulary of the text 1 to 2 grade levels above my students? Will students enjoy it? Is there a big idea or theme to explore that will support students in understanding the content? Are there opportunities for thinking deeply? Do students have necessary background knowledge? What are the vocabulary demands? Are the illustration compelling? Do the story and the illustration present cultural diversity? The second one, develop open-ended questions that will support students' discussion and depth of thought as they move in the direction of this big idea during the read aloud. Record the question on post-it notes or in the margin of the books to cue you to ask the question at strategic times during the read aloud. Examine the vocabulary in the text and identify any words that students need to know in order to understand the text or big idea. Develop a plan for introducing difficult or unfamiliar words quickly before or during reading. Practice reading the text aloud. The next one is during and after reading. Introduce preliminary vocabulary that may be problematic, but do not spend too much time on this. Read the text aloud fluently, stopping to ask the question you develop during planning. Allow students to discuss their response to the question with partners and then share out with the group. Continue this process until you reach the end of the reading selection. After reading, engage students in dialogue to support deeper conversation in the direction of the big idea. Support students as they mine for connection and push for deep talk, particularly around the big idea. Make the next available for share, guide, and independent reading opportunities. Locate the related text for sharing with students. Refer back to the text during the lesson or unit of study as needed to help students make connection. The next material is advantage and disadvantage of loud reading. The first one is advantage of loud reading. The following are the advantage of loud reading, such as it trains the sensory organs, eyes, ears, and mouth, because in loud reading, they work in coordination. It makes students learn by imitation, which is a natural method of learning for students. Students learn the proper method of reading because they follow the model reading done by the teacher. This develops the skill of speech and giving lectures. The mistake related to pronunciation can be corrected. The next one is disadvantage of loud reading. Hostage to the text. We often have difficulty reading with the right intonation because the book is written written using someone else's language style, the author of the book, not our language style. Lack of freedom of expression because the hands have to hold the book and are fixated on the text and images. The last material is limitation of loud reading. The following are the limitation of loud reading. Loud reading is suitable only for beginners or maybe up to the level of primary classes. In higher classes, mainly silent reading is done. When one student reads, practically all other students sit idle. Often they start talking or whispering. This disturbs even those students who want to listen sincerely and seriously. While reading aloud, the student's attention is divided on several aspects, e.g., pronunciation, intonation, meaning, comprehension, question, etc. It is very difficult for small students to focus attention on so many aspects. Many students become habitual of loud reading. Even at later stage, when they are required to do silent reading, they find it difficult to switch over. Many students do not want to listen to other students reading. They get distracted and thereby fail to become good listeners. A student habitual of loud reading becomes unfit for extensive reading. Pupils generally focus total attention to pronunciation and often fail to understand the meaning. More loud reading does not emphasize the meaning. Phrase B says the danger of too much reading aloud is that it may lead to short-circuiting of the meaning, whereby the written words does not convey meaning but becomes merely a symbol for the collection of sound and is translated strike in sound. Maybe that's all I can explain about the material. Okay, now we open the Q&A section. For those who want to ask the question, please raise your hands.
So, can I ask the question? Bisa sih nanya kan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I want to give my question.
Ya, silakan.
What impacts does loud reading have on public speaking abilities?
Could you repeat the question?
Okay, I will repeat it.
Yes.
What impact does loud reading have on public speaking abilities?
Okay, thank you, Dimas. Next, another one.
Okay, my name is Chesa Veronica. I'm from Group 2. I want to ask, what is the example of loud reading? Thank you.
Example.
Is there anyone else who want to ask the question? Okay, thank you for those who already asked the question. Please give us time for answer your question. Okay, so I want to answer the question from Chesa Veronica. The question is, what is the example of loud reading? The answer is, the first one is a teacher reading a story to their class. This is a common way to introduce children to new books and to help them develop their reading skill. The teacher can use different voice for the different characters in the story. And they can also use props and sound effects to make the reading more engaging. The second one, a parent reading a bedtime story to their child. This is a great way to bond with your child and to help them develop a love of reading. You can choose a story that your child is interested in and you can let them pick out the book themselves. a friend reading a poem aloud. This can be a fun way to share your love of poetry with others. You can choose a poem that you find particularly meaningful, or you can pick one that you think your friend will enjoy. And the last one is a person reading a passage from a book for a podcast or audiobook. This is a convenient way for people to listen to books while they are on the go. The reader can use different voices and inflection to make the reading more interesting, and they can also add music and sound effects. Maybe that's all from my answer. Just Veronica, is that satisfy you?
Okay, thank you, Nadia.
Okay, the next question will be answered by Ana Rafi Fatunisa.
Okay, I will answer the question from Dimas. So his question is, what impact does loud reading have on public speaking abilities? So the first is improved fluency and pronunciation. Reading loud encourage you to practice clear enunciation and proper pronunciation. The more you practice vocalizing words, the smoother and more confident you'll sound when speaking in public. Next is boost the confidence. The more comfortable you are with your voice and the more you practice speaking clearly, the more confident you feel addressing an audience. And the last is greater understanding of content. Reading aloud force you to engage with the material on a deeper level. This improved comprehension can translate into a more natural, engaging delivery during a public speaking. That's it. Dimas, is it enough for you or not?
Okay, Anna, thank you for your answer.
Okay.
I think it's enough.
Okay, maybe that's all from group 4 presentation. We apologize if there are any mistake in our presentation, and we ask Allah for forgiveness. The last we say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.